Hey everyone, this is Fawn Hernandez, your race director for Red Dirt Ultra coming up this weekend. I wanted to send you guys a video about our course marking. I'm currently on the Dormon trail, which all of you will run. It's the south part of the trail that kind of looks like a whale's tail at the bottom. So this trail is very well marked. You'll be on this trail for about 4-ish miles. You have a little bit of a dirt road stretch before and after to get to and from it. As you can see behind me, it's, in some parts, this part it's a little wider. Some parts it's more single track. In some spots you can tell sometimes the ranger's office has to use it to get back country. This is not an ATV trail though, so you won't see ruts and things like that that you might see, or that you definitely will see on the sandstone trail. So this trail, like I said, it's very well marked, or if I didn't say it, I am now saying it. So you can see there's a lot of orange blazes like this on the trail. Sometimes you could see 5 or 6 ahead of you, so very well marked. So you're not going to see a ton of flags on this part of the trail, or any part of the trail that's well marked. So on the sandstone trail, the blazes are green, and then the Dormon trail blazes are orange. There's really not a ton of trails out here, so if you're seeing blazes, that's a good sign. The race markings are predominantly these flags that we've added reflective tape to for those of you running at night. I do have a second set of flags that have built-in reflective like paint on them. There weren't enough, so we just kind of made our own, but those are race flags. Something else we'll be using, let's see, I can't turn this around, so I'll have to turn with you, is sections like this where you could, it makes sense that you might feel like, oh, I'm supposed to go straight. But the trail actually is diverted because of just some storm damage. It's diverted to the left, as you can see by that marker. So for those of you that are sort of sleep running, you will run into this tape to tell you, do not go there. You won't see, that's the first time I had to add any tape to the Dormon trail, and I am 3.8 miles in from aid station 321, heading to Cosachi Bayou Camp aid station. So I really just have about a mile and a smidge to go until I'm at the aid station spot. Besides the 2 different flags, or basically orange flags, the blazes, and then that orange tape, the other thing you'll be looking out for is some key spots. I made signs and added blinky lights to them where you really would go a different way if it weren't for the course. So I want you to make sure you're turning correctly. For those of you that are known for getting lost during trail races, I hope this trail race breaks your streak and that you can go home and tell everyone you finally didn't get lost on a trail race. So point is, it's going to be well marked for you guys. The trail, the Dormon is in great shape right now. Let's see if I can show you a little bit more. I've had to get my feet wet, barely get them wet on one section of this trail. They're calling for a little bit more rain, but hopefully not much, and it'll keep draining. Sandstone, you're going to get your feet wet. You're going to get a little muddy. But Dormon looks like it might offer you a reprieve. We'll be marking trails for a couple more days, and then again on Friday to wrap things up. I'll continue to report on trail conditions, and hopefully I won't be heavy breathing like this on all of them, but maybe I need to go run a race, get back in shape. But it's hard to probably see in the video behind me. I just got to the bayou. So I got to the section where you get to run along a Louisiana bayou, which is cool for anybody, but especially if you're coming in from out of town. So yeah, let me know if y'all have any questions. Otherwise, I'll continue to report to you guys the shape of the trail. Thanks.